But let's first get into business. Let's talk about our history. Right? On that regard, inshallah, let me call upon our President of Sri Lankan Muslim Foundation of Canada, Brother Ifthikar Hassan.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inni alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Verily all praise is to Allah, and may the peace and mercy of Allah and blessings be upon our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Distinguished invitees and speakers, learned scholars and imams, well-wishers, brothers and sisters in Islam. On behalf of Sri Lankan Muslim Canada Foundation and its associate organizations, let me extend a warm welcome to all of you to this event that commemorates the Islamic History Month in Canada. This month was declared by an Act of Parliament in 2007 to honor and celebrate the role of Muslims and their faith within the history and progress of this great land, Canada. Today also happens to be the first day of the Islamic calendar year 1436, as you can see on the right-hand side. A remarkable coincidence and of special historic significance in the light of this event today. It was 1436 Hijri years, or 1392 Gregorian years to be precise, that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam made his migration from the city of his birth, Makkah, to Medina. This migration, I believe, will resonate with all Muslims in Canada, as we or our forefathers would have migrated to this land from our places of birth one time or another. Although history indicates that there were Muslim settlers in North America before Columbus sailed to this new land, early Muslim settlers were found in the Atlantic coast of Canada as early as at the turn of the 19th century. However, the first recorded Sri Lankan Muslims came to Canada in the 1960s. Now that gives us a history of 50 grand years, a little more than 50 years. The Sri Lankan Muslims are now a vibrant community with 4 generations to show, and have evolved into a mature community of over 15,000 members in Ontario, and with aspirations to share and be part of the great Canadian vision of being proud, free, and strong. Let us at this moment spare a thought and pray for Muslims in other parts of the world where they face oppression, lack of freedom of expression, discrimination, and worst of all, fear of their lives. Sri Lankan Muslim Canada was formed 2 years ago to provide a common forum or platform to bring together all the organizations which you see on your right-hand side within the Sri Lankan Muslim community, with a view to unify and align our resources for the welfare and growth of the community along multi-dimensions. In today's multipolar society, learning to live in the spirit of diversity and inclusiveness is a key determinant of peaceful coexistence and progress, both materially and spiritually. In order to develop and grow and contribute, communities must align and prioritize their resources with political and regulatory activism and social and environmental engagement. Moreover, to be credible and realizable, these external goals and strategy need to be aligned or attuned with community vision and values. This could take the form of strategically embedded partnerships with the government, NGOs or other organizations, or it may be looser, temporary alliances or collaborations with other organizations. And this is Ceylan's role, Ceylan's mission, and what we aspire for. Ceylan's vision is to build the bridges both within the community and outside the community. To make this a reality, and hence the key theme for this event today, as you can see, is building bridges. Yes, the community has come of age and it's time now to build those bridges. To build strong bridges, we have realized the need for a paradigm shift in our thinking. We have to replace the old vocabulary of words that harp on competition, duplication, redundancy, parochialism, and self-centered goals to a new vocabulary that impresses on collaboration, consultation, balance, prioritization, and openness. And we are marching towards that goal. In this manner, we can not only build bridges at an intra-community level, but reach out to a wider inter-community and interfaith level in the spirit of diversity and inclusiveness. We are living in times where the cumulative history, knowledge, and wisdom of man is at our fingertips. The mass dissemination of media into every home and palm of every hand is already a reality. Mass person-to-person communication and the ability to propagate ideology as a constant stream to individuals and mass populations is happening. Thanks to the World Wide Web and the whole platform of social media and the advanced tools that we have, where we have access in the palm of our hands. So at two extremes, we stand on the cusp of the age of diversity or age of dogma. The age of ideas or the age of propaganda. The age of a networked society or the age of individualism. The age of higher consciousness or the age of the battle for ideologies. And most relevantly and critically, the age of individual freedom or the age of ideological enslavement, which in its extreme form leads to radicalization. These multipolar forces present the biggest challenges to leaders of government, communities, societies, and organizations. These challenges threaten our ability to create peace, prosperity, and freedom at every level. We also stand at the door of the greatest opportunity in history to create an age of peace, prosperity, freedom, and a higher consciousness. Our success as humankind will come sooner if we put in place the institutions that will replace past irrelevant and anachronistic ones with ones that promote the building of bridges within ourselves, our families, our communities, societies, and nations. A necessary condition for this is the acquisition of knowledge. Knowledge that transcends the mindless performance of ritual and embraces lifelong learning and reflection that is both relevant and contextual. Knowledge devoid of dogma and bigotry. Knowledge that bonds humanity with a higher consciousness. It is indeed heartening to know that institutions like the IIT, where we are present today, are forging ahead with a mission committed to the dissemination of such knowledge under their slogan, Education for a Virtuous Living. We will need to embrace a new language. And these, let me conclude by finally saying this: this new language must come to change our minds. If we are successful, we will redefine power to mean the enhancement of freedom. Purpose will come to mean the pursuit of peace, and principle will mean the pursuit of truth. With that, let me once again extend a very warm welcome to all of you and hope you enjoy the food for which we Sri Lankans are so reputed for and are inspired by the speakers who are here today. And I would like to wish you a very peaceful and prosperous Hijri New Year. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.